lot about our GLs. Let's talk about something a little bit more fun, but still to deal with our GLs a little bit. Let's go to our workflow. For those of us who are not using workflow, but maybe have some curiosity about what workflow is, workflow has been continuously updated throughout the recent versions of GP. Workflow originally came out in GP 2013, and they have continually added to it as we've gone through our versions. The latest and greatest update that they have added in here is inside of our batch approvals. I'm just going to go into one here. We can now tell it to automatically post when the workflow is completed. And this might sound like a terrifying step, but hear me out here. So if you have a workflow that is going through and getting approvals, let's say if a journal entry is more than $10,000 or to a certain account range, it needs to have one approver or two approvers, or maybe it has multiple stages. Once it works its way all the way through it, it will automatically post it. Now, posting logic in GP at its core will remain. Things like it will not post if it is outside of a fiscal period that is open. It won't post if the account is inactive. It won't it does still do its business logic, and it will continue to do that when it does posting. This is not just in the financial workflow maintenance. It is in our other ones as well. You will see that we have a purchasing batch as well, where we can put that in here. We do have an automatically post, and we have it on sales as well. So I'm just going to come on in here and show you what we have in here. We have automatically post one in here. And as well, workflow is not just for your transactions. Workflow can be for your master records as well. This can give you that auditability and help us with making sure we have those audit controls in there for things like creating new GLs. So if you need to create new GLs, maybe we need to have some approval on there to make sure someone's not just mass creating GLs. On the purchasing side, we have it on the vendor's approval as well. This can be really handy just to ensure that we are maybe not paying someone we shouldn't, or we have a second set of eyes that are coming on if there are any vendor changes happening. Now, one thing to note about vendor workflow, lots of us are doing many EFTs. And of course, EFTs contain sensitive information like vendors' account numbers, routing, branch information, all that kind of good stuff. Now, when you have workflow, it's any changes that is done to the vendor. It will not track any changes what happened inside the actual EFT information. Like if I change the account number from one to the other. Note it will just ask us to approve the changes that come through. If you need that tracking, especially for EFT that is very sensitive, please feel free to reach out to us. We do have some options handy to help us out with that one to make sure we track the changes of from and to inside of our EFT.
Thanks, Brittany and Scott, for that insightful overview. If you want to know more about the latest version of GP or how to optimize your existing Dynamics GP ERP, visit gpsupportnorth.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see the next episode. Well, we'll see you there.